Okay. If you recall, I defeated Koopa, and now I entered into the Valley of Bowser. Let's get right to it. If you have the red boxes filled from the red switch palace, you'll avoid that big mole chasing after you. Now this part is more of a maze than anything else, but you have all the time in the world to get through it pretty much. The only thing really I'm not even gonna answer that. Anywho, the only thing you really have to watch out for in this part, in this stage, excuse me, are the giant moles and charging Chuck. Other than that, there's no real threat. The maze is quite easy to navigate through. But I dare say it will take practice if you haven't played this game much. Or if you do like most players that I know of do. They bypass this section altogether. Going ahead and kill 2 charging Chucks with 1 stomp. If you see a gap and you see a mole running to you, go in the opposite direction so the mole falls into the hole. And that's all there is to it. Now onward to Valley of Bowser 2. Believe it or not, this one actually is a bit more difficult than stage 1. Now here you have to watch out for Koopa Troopers and the swoopers that are out of sight. Now once you enter the pipe, go up to that upper left corner, wait for a few moments, and you'll get a power up. Those are the Yoshi wings. Since I don't have Yoshi, I can't use them. This is why this stage is more difficult than stage 1. You have a section of platform, a small section I might add, where Mario can barely jump. Now amidst this, you have a section to where you have to get through without being squished. Otherwise you'll lose a life. So the best thing I recommend is to take your time. But don't take too much time. You have to go at a steady pace. This section of the game is more tedious than anything else in my opinion. Because it is quite long. Now Now for the players that usually bypass this stage, it usually takes a lot of practice to get it down pat. It took a lot of practice for me. But hey, that's what makes games so fun, right? And there's the end. Now for this section, you'll land on the platform. Now what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to show you the secret exit for this one. All you have to do is fly up, run across the wall, grab the key, stick it in the hole. And you're at Valley Fortress. Valley Fortress isn't all that hard. That is, if you don't run into those things. Or those. Or those. This is one of those stages where it's more about speed and accuracy than anything else. You can have the accuracy, but if you're too slow, you're gonna die. And if you have the speed, but not the accuracy, you're gonna die. You have to have both. Especially with this section. Very short, but very difficult. Now going ahead and knock out these Reznor right quick. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm going to save. Now that back door, that's actually the back door to Bowser's Castle, which is the last stage of the game. But I'm not going to quite use it. And one other note of caution, I would not recommend trying to fly through this section. You won't make it. There really isn't much to be said about this section. That's why I'm a bit quiet. Plus I got off work. And today is one of those days where I didn't want to wake up. Everything is screwed. Everybody sucks. You don't want to know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. Yeah, it's one of those days. Losing a girlfriend is a bitch. Whoa, and I almost lost a life. Now, how I managed to pull off 50 stars is beyond me. But anyhow, the ghost house of Bowser's Bowser Land. Unlike the other ghost houses in the game, this one really isn't a maze. This one's more centered around traps. Run, run, run. The doors toward the end will get you to the exit. Yay, I have a bonus game. Alright, Valley of Bowser 3, which is actually my personal favorite. This one you have to watch your step. Jesus Christ. Not only do you have these time platforms, but you also have the pair of Koopa Troopers getting in your way. Oh! I was trying to throw the shell in the air, not kick it. Ignore the fact that I'm doing a speed run on this section. It's just that I've played this game way too many times. There you go. Stage 3. Done. Okay, now I have stage 4. This one is a pain because of all the awkward jumps that you have to do to get across and to avoid enemies. And as you can see, I didn't make that one, but yeah. Now if you go down the pipe, you notice you go underground and you go backwards. At least you get a power up. One that is quite useful. Alright, Yoshi, let's see if you can redeem yourself here. Hey, he caught the one up. Now, Yoshi's very useful here. Very, if you don't lose him. Reason being, those dirt balls that Charging Chuck throws at you with the shovel. Yes, Yoshi can eat them. Get back here. Ha. Cute Yoshi. Now you have two choices. Go to the regular goal, grab the key with Yoshi, stick it in the hole. Now you get the first of the Star Roads. What I'm going to do though, instead of going after the stars, damn it, Yoshi! Well, it wouldn't have helped anyway, because Yoshi can't climb ladders. So I get him back at this section here. That's a trick that I really didn't explain. But if you spin jump on a set of breakable blocks, and Yoshi just happens to be sitting on those blocks, what would happen is Yoshi will still break those blocks, and you can tell if you did it right because Mario's cape will actually be moving as you're jumping. That's all there is to it. Stage 4. Alright, now I get to take on Hop, or Larry. Now this one really isn't difficult. It's just tedious because it's so long. Now here you have the platform that moves along its merry way, just like on Bully Koopa stage. Except for this one is much longer. Crap. And that's one of the reasons why I'm glad it's longer too, because of mistakes like that. Yes, there's more obstacles in this section here. But as I mentioned, they're not really difficult. The stage is just tedious because the moving platform takes forever to snake through this section. And having a short time clock, in-game time clock, doesn't help either. As does Kamek appearing. Now, if you don't have the feather, you're pretty much going to have to wait until Kamek comes about. Wait on him to try and shoot you. But try and make him hit the blocks before he hits you. Like so. Miss me. Now in this section here, had Kamek been around, it would have been a lot more difficult, because if he hits those blocks, you're sunk. Now here, mofo, same attack as Iggy on Yoshi's Island, except for this time you have fireballs coming out of the lava. It's good! Mario has defeated Larry Koopa in Castle number 7. All that is left is Bowser's Castle, where Princess Toadstool is being held. Can Mario rescue her and restore peace to Dinosaur Land? We'll see. But I'm not going to do it on this section. What I'm going to do here is stop here, and I'm going to backtrack and show you all of the Star World stages and how to get to the special stage. Once that's done, then I'll go back and beat the game. So I'll see you on the next part when I go over the Star World. Till next.